For the vast majority of people who become alcoholics later in life, the real reason, the real origins of why they suffer and struggle with alcohol use disorder is because of the early parts of their life, their family, when they grew up. It has to do with maybe the dysfunction in their family, maybe there's alcoholism in their family, maybe one or both parents struggled with it themselves, and that gets passed down from generation to generation. A lot of people have a hereditary issue, and then you couple that with family culture where it's normalized to drink. On top of that, a lot of clients that I talk to, a lot of people I've really gone through things with and got them through this episode in their life. It could be emotional abuse, could be physical abuse, or even sexual abuse. And it's really sad in a lot of cases, but later these tend to manifest by blocking your emotions, by blocking your dealing with these horrible things that might have happened when you were an innocent child. And unfortunately, when they manifest later, it's very difficult because people think your drinking is out of control, but really it's masking something that might have happened years or even decades earlier. And a lot of people don't realize this, but alcoholism, alcohol use disorder, really has nothing to do with the alcohol itself. That's just a reaction to other things that have gone on in your life, trauma or peer pressure or genetic or family culture or just growing up culture. Okay, the alcohol is just an expression of something else that needs to be covered up. Very few people, probably less than 1%, are drinking because they like the taste of beer or they like the taste of wine or Jameson or something. Very few people are in it for the actual taste. Now there is people that are, but those people generally don't turn into an alcohol use disorder. So it's really there to mask something. And in reality, this is one of the main reasons why people don't have as much success when they stop drinking cold turkey on their own, because they haven't dealt with the real reason. You can work on the physicality of it, take medications and just think you have willpower, but that's not going to be sustainable because the original problem is still going to permeate in your life. If you had some kind of abuse in childhood and you haven't overcome that and you haven't been willing to talk about that and expose that, well, then you're not going to have success in the future. So, to make it blunt, it's all the more reason to come out of the closet. If you have some deep, dark secrets that happened maybe when you were 8 or 9 or 12 or 15, and you've never told anybody, and you had issues with certain family members, maybe emotional, maybe not, maybe physical, maybe something really not what you don't want to talk about. It's time to talk about it. It's time to bring that out, because that's probably the core reason of why you're suffering now and putting a Band-Aid on it called alcohol use disorder. And again, if you're ready to work with me, I like to help families and alcoholics. It's very customized. You need to educate the family as well as the alcoholic and make it a we are going to get through this together type of thing. Very important. So many people focus on just the alcoholic where it's a family issue. And 9 times out of 10, it just helps more if the family is involved. And again, please like, share, and comment. I also have a Facebook group called An Alcoholic in the Family. And again, thanks for listening.